Hello guys, what's up? This is Mortaza. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. This is the next episode of my SQL training tutorial at my YouTube channel, A Coder's Journey. And in this episode, I am going to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is the like operator, because it is so powerful, and also the wildcard characters that exist in SQL by combining these two, the wildcard characters and also the like operator, we can, fine-tune the results that we get in the output. As you might recall, we have our, customers table. Here, this is a very simple query. I am selecting customer ID and customer name from customers, right? And in the output, I get 92 customers. As you might recall, we can, filter on our customers. For example, I can say where customer ID is greater than 10, right? And then I can run this. And in the output, I get where, I forgot to put this where clause, right? And in the output, I get the customers whose customer ID is greater than, this 10, right? Now, suppose I want to specify a pattern, right, for the customer name, and I want to get those customers, right, whose customer name follow this pattern, right? For example, suppose I want the customers whose name start with the character C, right, and ends in the, character O, for example. So according to this pattern that I just described, this customer will be a match, right? Because the name starts with C and ends in O. But this one will not be a match. Even though the name starts with C, it ends in E. So this will not be a match, right? How can we do that? In order to do that, we can take advantage of the like operator. So here I'm going to say where customer name like, right? And then I specify the pattern in this, single quotes. So I told you I want the customers whose name starts with C, right? And then ends in O, right? And between these two characters, any number of characters might exist, and that would be okay. I don't care about, the number of characters or the characters that exist between these two, the first character and the last character. And in order to specify this in my pattern, in order to tell SQL that, I do not care about the characters between the beginning, the first character, and, the last character, I can use one of the wildcard characters that exist in, SQL, and that is the percentage character. So this represents any number of characters between, the first character that I have specified and the last character. Now, if I run this query by pressing Ctrl+Shift+E from my keyboard, as you can see, the only customer that I get in the output is this, because this is the only customer whose customer name matches, this pattern that I have specified here. Now, let me get rid of this and run this one more time. Now I'm going to paste it, right? Let me give you another example. Suppose, for example, I want the customers who have the L character, right, in their names, but this character needs to be the second character in the name for that customer to match. For example, this one will not be a match because even though it has the L character in the name, it is not at position 2, it is at position 3, right? But these two will be two matches because, they both have the L character and the L character stands at the second position. In order to specify this pattern, first off, I'm going to say, I need L, right? And then I do not care about the other characters that might exist after the L. So I'm going to, put percentage here. I told you this represents any number of characters. So I do not care whether there are 0, 2, or more characters after this L character. And in order to specify that I want this L character to be at second position, I need to use another wildcard character in SQL, and that is underline. Now, underline specifies exactly one character. So this pattern means that I want, the customers whose first name, right, starts with a single character. I do not care about that. I don't know, and I don't care whether that is L or A or B, right? Just one single character should be here. And then in the second position, we should have the L character. And after that, we do not care whether there are any characters or not. So I hope you guys understand this pattern that I am specifying here. And then if I run this query using Control-Shift-E from my keyboard, I get in the output 3 customers, right? For all of these customers, there is, the L character at the second position, and there might be other L characters, like for example, this one here, this one here, this one here. But the important thing is that all of them have an L in the second position. Now, if for example, I specify a percentage sign instead of the underscore, what will happen is that this pattern means I do not care whether the L is at the second position, the last position, even the first position, right? The L should exist, but I do not care about the position. Before the L, there could be any number of characters, 0, 2, or more. And after the L, there again might be any number of characters. The most important thing for me is that the name should contain the letter L in any position. I do not care, right? So if I run this, again, I think I need to do something like this. Yes. As you know, as you see, we get, a larger result set with 59 records. And for all of these customers, they all have the letter L in their names. It is either, I don't know, in the first position, last position, or in between. But the important thing is that the name always contains the character L. As you see, this operator has many capabilities, and it is very flexible. And using this and the wildcard characters, underscore, and percentage, we can really come up with very specific and sophisticated queries to get the records we are looking for. That's it, guys. Let's stop this here. I don't want this video to be too long, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Please make sure you watch the previous episodes of this playlist. If you have enjoyed watching this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, A Coder's Journey, and also, activate the notification so that you do not miss out on my new episodes. Whenever I release a new episode, you will get that episode instantly. And also share this video with a friend. Give this video a like. This is very important. It really helps the channel, and it motivates me so that I keep producing new content like this and publish them on my channel. Anyway, stay tuned, stay around. In the next episode, we're going to talk about some very interesting stuff. Bye-bye.